audio so that I can play some music. I think we're going. Hopefully I'm feeling up to this. It's like, oh goodness. Was not feeling good just like an hour ago, and I didn't think I was going to stream tonight, and then I was like, oh, I'm feeling better. Let's give it a try. Spotify. Come on. I need you to skip over to my left monitor. Let's go. I don't know. I'm going to use Spotify. It'll be awkward. There will be ads. It's going to be great. But I've been wanting to hear this band. You know what? If anything, I can just like turn off my desktop audio. What's up, Garrett? How are you doing today, tonight, this morning? Whatever time zone it is for you. Hey, Kaya. Welcome, welcome. Gotta turn down my personal volume because I can hear it. Let's see. What are you doing starting a stream at this hour? Just getting over feeling sick and feeling better now. And then hearing that apparently they're trying to do a Twitch blackout tomorrow. A few people. Oh, it's Jane. Oh, okay. What's up? I was like, wow, it's not often you get someone new in like the first 5 minutes of a stream. But yeah, I found out that there are people trying to do a Twitch blackout tomorrow, which I was going to. I was like, okay, well, I'll just stream tomorrow. And then I was like, oh, I should try and do that. Hey, Angel, what's up? What's up? So I need to figure out what in the heck I'm trying to do in this one, honestly. Does that say Garrett or Goret? That might be Goret, not Garrett anyways. Don't know how that... I can't read my own font. See, is there another A I can compare it to? Yeah, Kaya has an A. Oh, that's definitely an O. That's definitely... It's Goret. Okay. Let's see. So, global time, I think, is what we're going to be aiming for in this one, which I think should be fine. What would be the best way to store that? What is... Oh, yeah, what's that? New favorite game? I see that message now. And why is it Animal Crossing? Everyone is taking all the laptops, so we're getting a laptop online. That's not surprising, honestly. Everything's kind of sold out in stores, it seems. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have a game? If we have a game, that would probably be... Well, in which case, I think we do. Yeah, we can do a game. So we've got this stuff. Stardew Valley. Yeah, 10K and going after Shane. Ooh, good choice. Can't go wrong with Shane, really. Let's see. Who are the ones you can go wrong with? Oh, yeah, no worries. I haven't even been streaming that much. And it hasn't even been my birthday or anything. So. So, I think we should maybe do... Oh, boy, yeah, I'm very fidgety right now. I need to... Let's just see what I did with my clock. I just did minutes elapsed, I know, but I don't know if that's gonna work as well as I want. Gonna go after every available character in separate save files. That's fair. You're officially old at 11. Yeah. I don't even know if you can... I don't think you can sign up for Disney.com on your own without your parents' permission. So... See, now me, I can rent a car. Not that I ever want to, but I think we're gonna do current day. We'll do that. I'm trying to use globals more in this because I've never used globals before. Made you feel old, right? Oh my god, Angel, you're so old. Let's do current hour. Feel old, you grew an inch? Ooh, congratulations. Enjoy that while it lasts, because I miss when I grew. It was always so much fun to see that. So that means I probably want to take it from the clock as well. I want clock speed. Oh, I don't need that. I want this. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh yeah, Spotify ads. That's the good stuff to have in the background of a stream. For real. Okay, so let's do global, make it all capital now. Can do. Okay, and then you are going to take care of this. We'll set our alarm 0. Can steal that from clock as well. Almost 23 and only 5'2". Oh my goodness. You're so tiny. Seeing all these young people now, even you feel old. Emiko, please. 97. 97. Jeez. New baby cousin, though. That's fun and exciting. Oh, yeah. Emiko coming in here in the clutch at 5'5". It's very good. No, this goes in the alarm, right? So we're going to do global dot current minute. I don't really need to worry about the hover text. Okay. Just won't let me triple click that. Thought I could. Global dot clock speed. So obviously we need to do a little bit more right now. So I could do a 24-hour clock. It might make it easier because then I'm not doing AM and PM. 20 and 5'5", yet somehow the tallest girl in your theater department? Holy cow. Your only goal for height was to be taller than your mom, who was 4'10". Wow. Got it. Just, you don't even need to make the excuse of it being somebody's birthday. Just eat cake all the time. Trust me, it's awesome. So we'll do if the global minute is greater than or equal to 60. I don't see this ever happening more. She were shorter because shorter is cuter. Not to everyone. You gotta just take what you got and flaunt it, cause gotta do that. Global dot current minute minus equals 60. Global dot current hour. Just add 1 to that, and then we can do a check after that for if global dot current hour is greater than or equal to 24. We'll do global dot current hour minus equals 24. Set that back, and global dot current day plus plus. That's super basic right there. Satan's 5'8" and just turned 21. So small. 11 and 5'4". Yeah, that's a tall child right there. It will either stop immediately or keep going, and there's no in between, I'm sure. Okay, so I think that should be fine. So now I can go back to the clock. So when I create the clock, we need to do something interesting right now. Because if you guys remember when I drew, I mean, I could just go back and like redraw the clock. Honestly, that's probably the best one. Because otherwise I need to do math to like calculate like because it starts at 3. Like, look at this trash. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, somewhere around there. Since the 16th of July is your 3rd wedding anniversary. Yeah, yay. Oh, and I don't know if I ever actually explicitly said it, but happy birthday, Jane. Happy belated birthday. I felt it in my mind. And then happy 3rd anniversary to Angel Queen. Finish your thesis proposal, so now you can procrastinate on your horror story. Yeah. Nice. Happy early university. I assume that's not what you meant, but I kind of love that sentiment. It's very good. That's big. Okay, let's make it a square instead. Something like that. Maybe one more. I think that'll at least do what I want it to do, which is be of a different size, just that you can kind of tell. Plus now our clock will start at midnight and we can we can just leave it alone now. Nope, it's university now. Happy early university, everyone. It's so good. So we don't need minutes elapsed anymore. String, we want... Actually, do we still want minutes elapsed? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know if we even want this hover text anymore, quite frankly. Because it's just going to be a clock. And I mean, we can make this a little bit harder. So this one is going to be... since you're not going to sleep anymore, you might as well work on your Sims dating sim. Yay! She's not sleeping because I'm a terrible influence. First wedding anniversary, you made it a holiday? Oh, yeah. Holy cow. No way that was 2 years ago. Jeez. Divide by 12. Okay, so that's hours, which is fine. So this one will be global dot current minute. Don't need to do divide by 60. It should... No, do I still want divide by 60, I think. And then this one, we just want to replace this one with global dot current hour. Divide by 12. Also, for your B-Day, I got a university scholarship from University of Washington. So you will graduate at 21. At 11? I don't understand. Keep being a bad influence? Oh, I can be a bad influence for at least, like, the next, like, hour or two. Probably not 2. But don't worry, soda's a good influence. It's diet. It's diet soda. NPD. Short for Nakey Power Day? where streaking was allowed. That was the holiday. Oh my goodness, I don't remember that at all, but that's pretty hilarious. Welcome, Peggy. Welcome. How's the Splatoon? Is the Splatoon going? I assume not, because you're here and not in the other stream. Well, I don't think universities send out scholarships to 11-year-olds unless they're already playing like D1. Well, D1 is college, unless they're already playing like high school football or something. He said all the info like 5 times. Oh goodness, that sounds like him. So this is a calculation. I was reading just stuff about like optimization that you can do, and so I wonder I could probably optimize this a little bit. Have you gotten her second cat? No. We found a cute cat, but we did not get it. Garrett or Goret is actually Jane. So we'll do minute rotation equals this. Actually, this is we'll put it here real quick. Hour rotation equals, because we're just gonna, I guess we're gonna need it here too. But we can put that. Actually, no, we won't. We can still keep it there. I'll just do minute rotation. We'll just make sure it's explicitly created. And then maybe I can try doing like a user event. Is that a thing I can do? User event 0. And just do this. Of course I'm responsible for this. Of course I am. Hey. So we'll do that. So how do you call a user event? I think I just go to the game. Then I think I can do with, I think I can do just a with o'clock. You don't see why people don't like school uniforms. You wish you had one, because you wish you had one until you've worn it every day for a whole school year. I mean, for some people it works out nicely. Some people like that. But like me, I'm like, not that I was ever really stylish in school or anything, but like I wore my interests literally on my, I guess not my sleeve, but on my chest. I was always the guy in like the band t-shirts. You've made yourself a challenge in Sims 4? What's that challenge? Event. Event perform. Event user 0. I think that's what I want. So I think I can do that. Do we think that's gonna work? Who knows? Who knows? It might just crash and say, I don't know what anyone is. Oh. Yeah, I should probably put these back in there. Minute rotation. Hour rotation. It would probably work a little bit better if you actually complete your lines of code. Yes, stop the current process. It wasn't even working. Why was something running? Do a legacy in which you complete every aspiration, at least the ones you have right now. You don't have all the expansions. That is Oh, I just got your message, Peggy. Oh, loud. What is this picture? Is this a picture of me? That's the question. I got a message from someone. Is she lurking? I don't know. Facebook won't load the picture because Facebook is a hot pile of trash. You found my drum channel? It's not that hard to find. You just need to know to look for it. Haven't posted to it in ages. I don't even have a drum set right now. I thank you. I wish I were better, though, but I'm sure everyone can say that. Complete every expansion. Oh, so clock speed. Where else am I doing that? Yeah, that would be fun. I feel like global.clock speed. See, I wonder if this is even necessary, but whatever. Oh, I should have copied that. I'll copy it this time. I feel like there are some aspirations. Actually, I think Sims 4 is a lot better about aspirations than other ones were. Okay, I don't know why it opened up that thing. Like, Sims 2, okay, Sims 2 is a much easier game, but holy cow, it is. I used to be so bad at Sims 2, and so I always hated those lifetime aspirations, but I think I could do it now. So yeah, that sounds like a fun challenge. Oak smoked wheat Chinook and Belgian wheat yeast. All right. What's the academic one that came with university? I don't. Oh, is that the one where it's like get 3 degrees or something? Oak. What? Why am I doing that? Oh. Didn't I do? I thought I left. Minutes elapsed. Guess not. Minutes elapsed. Set that to 0, and I should just be able to update it from the game as well. I could probably go in that. Excuse me? Okay. That did a thing. Just popped up. It's like, hey, do you want in on this? Doing certain ones to do all of them is a little out of your comfort zone. Oh, thanks, Peggy. She's saving me. Calabi is still very cute. User event 0, so I could probably just do minutes elapsed plus because that should only ever be called on clock update. So I think this should hopefully work fine. I just want to see the clock in a different area. The academic, you only have to get 1 degree, but you need to do 7 research and debate skill 2, like 5 people in all A's. Oh, man, that sounds brutal. Just the living on campus part. Okay, it started at like 12:45, and I'm like, is that right? Oh, good jump right there. Right. Do I... What am I doing? Like, I don't really care. Can't I just do... Isn't this just going to move at a 60th? A 60th the speed? I haven't been tested for anything except intelligence, and that one came back negative. So... Cats are really cute. And if cats cost nothing, that would be chill. It's working. It's doing its best. Oh wait, that's not gonna work, because now it's gonna snap back to 0, right? Yep. It's also like kind of off. I want 360 minus 360 times global hour. Don't think I want... This was minutes elapsed before, so I don't think I want to divide that by 12. There's no way to keep current affairs out of it. Princess Power Peaches is very intelligent. Milkmaid Dustin. If you insist. So. Oh my goodness. Oh, why isn't this working? I thought this would work. Oh, but this is going to snap forward again, right? Because I'm just basing it on that. I need to add. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, because I need to divide it by 12, I guess. I can't even remember how this is working. I think I want to do plus minute rotation divided by 60. Because that'll kind of give it the little bit going on. Is that, well, it's like starting off center, which is interesting. Oh, wait, no, because I don't want to divide minute rotation by 60. I just want minute rotation, because, right? No, minute rotation will slap it all around. Charmander joined the cafe and Pokemon Cafe mix. Yay! Oh, good. We both got sick purple hair. Thanks, Noel. Pale chocolate, check saws. That'll be good. Load up the game and everything just falls into its place. Yeah. It's perfect. Okay. Sick. Now we don't have an hour hand at all. What? I just need to, like, figure this heckin' baloney out. So... What if I did plus global dot current minute divided by 60? So we'll add a fraction of the minutes. This clock is going to be the death of me. Yeah. Right? So perfect. This clock is, we might have gone it. This might be okay. It looks like it's moving correctly. Just make sure it doesn't snap off bizarrely. Yeah, okay, okay. I see that. I see that. One thing I did notice is that we need to call our user event here. Oh, sorry, event user here. So that it doesn't start awkwardly at noon before snapping into place. Let's give this a quick test. We're just going to kind of chill here for a little bit. We want to make sure our clock starts at a different time, really. So, I mean, we can go chase down Noel a little bit. Thanks, Noel. What'd you give me? Ringwood Ale, Wheat Malt, and Galena. Not bad. Galena, 12.63. Perfect. So we got our buckets working. The buckets are what I need to work on next. We need to add yeasts to them. I should maybe have it so if you move the bucket from its place, Honeydev is killing you. No update since Valentine's Day. You're getting withdrawal. Yeah, but isn't Honeydev going through like some really hard times mentally? Like, I mean, give Honeydev some time. And if you really need a fix of a similar game, you can check out Trist by Deify. It's kind of the same, but slightly different. Hey, yeah, we started at almost 3 a.m. Okay, that's cool. And we shouldn't have hover text anymore. Good, good, good. Give me a siphon. Just slap that around. Good stuff. Boop. Oh, I can't siphon nothing. Woohoo! I've missed messing around with this. It's a good time. Oh, I forgot to make disabled buttons, but that's fine. I won't allow access to that, though. What do you mean I won't allow access to that? Can confirm that Trist is very similar. I mean, it was made as a Honey Pop fan game, so... Yeah, that is the game I'm also kind of working on. New update coming out whenever I get around to building it. Maybe I should just say, like, tomorrow. Before lockdown, did you work for a company and work an office job or work at home? A little bit of both. So I work for the same company that I worked for up north, and I used to work in an office, but when we moved down south, I've been working from home ever since. So I was actually working from home before this whole quarantine thing, but I have done my time in the office, and I do not miss it, like, at all. Especially now that most of my friends are gone. Like, I think I have... Well, okay, I made a new friend, so that kind of... We'll say outside of the new friend that I made... Oh, cute. There's stickers on our laptop with a little bond underneath. Oh. But outside of the new friend that I made, we'll say that's not fair because I met her when I was working from home. I think I have one friend, and he went remote after me. So I'm like, I have like no more friends in the office. And I mean, like, yeah, people are friendly, but there's a difference between friendly coworkers and having friends. So I mean, it's like, it's kind of nice to talk with people sometimes, but also if I'm going to go and take my 1 hour lunch break and just watch anime, then I might as well sit in a comfy office chair and do that instead, rather than at like my desk, or technically we're not even allowed to eat at our desks. So you need to go down to the break room. You always wanted an office job? Hey, they're very attainable. So if you really want an office job, you can get one pretty gosh darn easily. You work at Wendy's and quitting mid-August? Yeah. You seem to be quitting a lot later. Isn't Satan's Killer saying that he's quitting like a week or two from now, I thought, or something? Whoa, and we get it back on top. Can't be stopped. Whoa. I need to get my my personal stream notifications working. Just got a new job. I'm not going to get close to your coworkers this time. Oh, but that's, you have to a little bit. Otherwise, it's just insanity. What's up, Xander? Just okay. Agreed. Okay, so we got that going. So I think we want to do yeast. He already quit? Oh, okay. Still need to have income because the release isn't up till August 30th. Yeah. Smart. Stay in school long enough for them to start paying you. Yeah, trying to get a school to pay you is difficult. Unfortunately, they don't just send you scholarships for turning 11. Oh, Emiko. I don't know why this just popped into my head. Probably just because we were kind of talking college right there. But if you're listening and you haven't done it, I don't know if you're in like the college application time. You should be. No, that's still a few months away. I think that's still like 5 months away. But check for scholarships that you can get for some of the most random things. Just check for scholarships because you can get free money for some ridiculous things and some that aren't ridiculous. I mean, I guess they're all kind of not ridiculous in their own thing, but like I had a couple friends who got like $1,000 a year for being redheaded and tall. I think this was literally one girl on top of her volleyball scholarship. She was very, very good at, oh, was it volleyball or basketball? No, she was basketball, I think. So on top of her basketball scholarship, she got scholarships for being tall and redheaded. So, I mean, like, check for scholarships. There are a lot of things that schools will give out scholarships for that you can apply for. And you may not get them, but apply for scholarships. Gave someone your password for a Roblox account, and now you're not playing Roblox? Never give away your password to anyone. So, so ferment bucket. We have yeast added, but we want something like we want to keep track of like yeast added hour, yeast added minute, and we'll probably put it up at the top, yeast added day, because we kind of want to do that. And we'll just give like a general we can just do like yeast days required. We'll just set that to 10 for right now. Working on the Sims dating sim. Yeah. Use my Sims. That's my suggestion. I was supposed to think of a favorite sim who I wanted. I mean, granted, it's like most of my Sims are gone. Satan's has all your passwords and you know all of his. That's some good trust that I both respect and don't agree with at the same time. Nothing against you and nothing against Peggy, but ultimately the more people who know your password is the more people or the more breaking like failure points you can have in a system. So I'm like, quite frankly though, I don't even know my passwords. I have a password manager make me random passwords for everything now, and I could not tell you what a single one of them are except for my master password. And so strictly because of how important that is, there should be only one failing point on that password, and that is moi. All outfits must be the red dress. Play Sims 2, there are no other outfits, just red dress. Going vegetarian. It's healthy. It's nice. Gonna do minutes required. So 10 times 24 hours times 60 minutes should be fine. Satan's fingerprint unlocks your phone and vice versa. Nice. As long as I don't change the passcodes to our front door. April Fools! It's September! Nothing about Belagoth is disastrous. So I'm going to add a user event here. That's going to be... I guess I wouldn't... Yeah, no, I wouldn't need any of this stuff because I'd just like set a countdown if yeast is added. So we just need yeast minutes required, and then that'll be set. So I can even set that to like 0. I'll leave it because it's not that. Met in high school. Nice. Ouch. So, what would that do? That would be that. IDK if I could trust someone with all my passwords. I mean, it's not even a trust thing, I think. It's like... I think maybe even like 10 or 15 years ago, yeah, there was like a trust thing. Because it would be like, oh, like you can go like on the bank together, or, you know, maybe you have a shared social media thing. But it's like now, quite frankly, every facet of my life is online. And I mean like outside of that. So I mean, like, if someone knows all your passwords, like they can just get to anything these days, and it's just so easy to just like hack someone. Just if you have a password, you know, you can usually expect to get into a lot of other accounts. You know, people store their credit card stuff online, so stuff can be bought. Like, I'm like, I don't want my password getting out at all. No, I still unlock your phone all the time whenever I'm looking at it, because your screen goes to sleep so quickly. So when I'm looking at a meme that requires reading, I just always forget that you have to hit the power button. So I'll just do like... Skated all my life. This was the song I had stuck in my head, and I didn't even realize it was playing. 5 years and 6 months. Ah! Don't trust Google Lock either. Save your password for like 4 weeks after that does not pop up. Yeah, no. Don't trust Google. I'd say Google ranks second on the corporations of companies I do not trust, and that is only behind Facebook. Google is just being like impressively dangerous recently. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Current gravity will be that. We'll have our original gravity, and then we'll have like... We'll do expected final gravity is 0. We'll just set that. So do I have like a current gravity equals... back button bucket dot current gravity? Okay, yeah. That's pretty much what I want. Okay, so then I want add yeast. Well, it's more the fact that I'm trained on my phone where I can touch the screen and it will pop up my passcode thing, whereas Peggy's phone will only try to do fingerprint ID until you manually tell it that you want to use the passcode. That's the part that gets me, is I'm used to my phone. I'm like, mine does it automatically. Why doesn't yours? Whereas Peggy does not have that problem, because she's just like, what do you mean? This is my phone. You always got to hit the power button. I'm like, that's weird. Need to see the wedding bands? I've shown mine. So when we add yeast, so where was our add yeast thing? Was that on the bucket? I just have add yeast. Yeah. Script on item selection. Okay. Bucket dot yeast. Bucket dot expected final gravity equals bucket dot current gravity times, what does our yeast look like? .7. Oh, ferment. Oh no, sorry, we want to add yeast. Times yeast dot attenuation. I think that's what I want. But this should only happen if parent bucket dot. What's up, Drowsier Chain? I didn't even realize I was streaming to Mixer. I thought I turned Mixer off. That's awkward because that probably means it thinks I'm playing Sims. Why is Mixer on? Interesting. That's not what I expected. Just go to my thing. How do I do that? Go to me. Go to me. Am I really on right now? I am. That's interesting. I shouldn't be. Okay, I specifically told it not to do Mixer because Mixer is getting the axe. But whatever. We'll just update the title. Did not expect this. But welcome to the stream. I apologize for it not being Animal Crossing. Okay. Weird. If you guys didn't hear, Mixer's getting the axe. Oh, good night, Angel. Try Origin? Why are we trying Origin? Okay, I missed something important in chat. Thinking about doing slightly different games with themes surrounding the different packs and stuff. Hate EA, but it's good for experience. Fair. Could be good. Could be good. Yeah, I don't understand what try origin means either. If parent bucket Slack message. So what does our bucket have that we can test? I mean, it should have something, right? I just do like find. Just give me bucket. Don't I have a find empty bucket? Ferment bucket scripts. Find open bucket. So if the liquid volume. So I could just use that. Add yeast. So if parent bucket dot liquid volume is greater than 0, because it's really the only time I want to do that, quite frankly. Are you thinking about Sims? I think she was saying like just how to like play Sims, whereas you were talking about just using Sims for your game. Part of me really wants to start working on a visual novel as well, but I'm also like, I should like finish a project first. So I should not. Yeah, I can't add yeast now. Cool. What I should be able to do is boop, go here. See if I remember how to make beer. I think the answer is no, because beer is very difficult. Okay. Let's just pour beer a little bit. Or pour malt. Hey. Okay, we mashing? There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Gotta mash. I need to get rid of that timer and technically that. A beer brewing dating sim? Alright, have a good night, Kaya. Thanks for stopping by. Pokemon Cafe mix is adorable. That's good. It's what you want, right? Okay, give me Mountain Hood. Just do that. That's fine. I need to fix those one of these days. If you do a visual novel, you can help with the story and maybe art. Maybe, yeah, I was just going to use Kisakai for art because that's always what I know, but backgrounds would be good. I have a general story in my head. I've been wanting to work on it for a while. Let's turn that off. That should be fine. Okay, can just boop, slap that. Yep. Oh, perfect. Just slap it right on top and then siphon it out. So dumb. I love it. How much wart did I get? That's the question. Gonna eat dinner soon? It's so late though. It's 8:30 p.m. Dinner time was a long time ago. Oh, looks like I did not boil for long enough. 5.76. Sick. But I should be able to go back here. And then now this one should have something in it, so I can add yeast. Belgian wheat. So current gravity, 145. That seems wrong. Expected final gravity, 10,000. What? Could also help with the story. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I have the intro like almost all written out, almost word for word in my phone. I just need to like make it. And that's the difficult part. Why is your expected final gravity so dumb? Why is your current gravity so dumb? Okay. That has something to do with that last thing. It's to do with the transfer wart from bucket. Well, it has to do with the bucket itself. So what is that? It's the pot? It has to do with you. Get gravity units. Yeah, it's from this because our liquid volume is dropping and I'm not taking that into account. I'm putting in the same fermentable component. So as we drain it, then that's going down. So what I could do, wart dot amount equals liquid volume. That one we want to update. SRM. But like this stuff we probably only want to do if temperature. This stuff we only want to do like if our temperature is at a good point, I think. So where that's this, right? So we're doing if our temperature is greater than 200, I think. No, that's for the hops. There, if it's greater than 210. It's doing liquid volume. It's doing that. So I almost wonder if this stuff we can just put in the alarm and only do it here. I think that will be fine and help us out and hopefully just make things less wacky. I should have been watching the numbers more. I don't know how I missed that when I was siphoning, but that's what happens, right? Sometimes you just make dumb mistakes. Put our pot on the stove. Black malt, Fuggle, Saison Brett blend. That's nice. Okay, black malt. Get in there. Okay, you're good. Why don't you do that? Okay, now we've got our mash going. Okay, we need to keep the temperature up. Make a yummy, delicious thing. See, but that's not updating that. Is that a problem? 25? It might not be that bad. So I started somewhere around 15. Let's just add in some hops. Come here. Perfect. Good catch. Put in some last minute hops. Just like that. It's so good. Scared of a lot of things, but mostly you're scared of drawing blood. I feel you there. I'm afraid of it as well. But there are worse things. 28.95 seems really low. Seems really low. Who knows? Start siphoning. Oh, God. Okay. But thankfully these aren't changing now. This isn't exactly where I expected my siphon to go to. So try that again. There we go. Perfect siphon. Guess there's not really much of a point to keeping track of the temperature. I mean, maybe I can change that in the future, but for right now it should be fine. I guess we still had more to boil off. I did 6.5, so I probably could have done like an hour and a half boil. Might have kicked us up a little bit further. But that should be good. So now I should go here and add our Saison Brett. Should give us current gravity 31.92. Expected final gravity. It's not what I wanted. Oh, I want it backwards. I want 1 minus that. Afraid of intruders, mostly what your night. I mean, yeah, that's not something to mess around with, but thankfully it's not terribly common. 1 minus yeast attenuation. That should get us closer, because then that would, from 39 where we were, that would give us, with the 70%, it would give us the other 30%, which would be about a third of that. So it would be like, yeah, 12, 13. That seems about right. Okay. I think that'll work pretty well. So can do that. And then I think we'll go to our ferment bucket. We'll do this. So when you update, then we're going to do, wait, hold on. Add yeast. Am I setting your, no. Oh, is it transfer wort? It's gonna be on the back button. I believe it's here. Bucket.current gravity equals bucket.original gravity. Okay, so that's fine. So that should start it. Okay, yeah. They'll be the same. Go to our ferment bucket. And then so on the user event, then we can do yeast minutes required. So if we're starting that out, what did the even switch me to? Tesseract? Wow, okay. I didn't expect that. I just noticed, I was like, oh, hey, I've got like metal going, and I started with like soft rock, if you can even call it that. Okay, so I think I do need to do like yeast minutes elapsed. I just think that'll be good. I know, I saw that. I thought about firing up Minecraft today, but then Pokemon Go Clefairy Hour happened, and then feeling sick happened, and then streaming happened. So I was just like, maybe another day. I also bought another game over the weekend that I need to make time to play anyway. So I'm like, all this good stuff is happening. And there's another game that I bought that's coming out on July 14th. Just like, there's not enough time in the day when you work. So when I do add yeast real quick, I want to make sure that we set bucket.yeast minutes elapsed equals 0 and bucket.yeast minutes required equals, I should set this as a yeast minutes required. Should set that as a global, because I think that's just going to be a lot better for me, is that I can just change it. I really need to go check that out. 10 times 24 times 60. Because the Nether was always like a cool idea, but so dreadfully boring. Since your self-imposed vacation is ending, I know I won't have as much time for pour painting. Nor for all the games. It's true. It's true. to our ferment bucket. And here I want to do yeast minutes elapsed. Add 1 to that. And then do yeast, no, current. Video games are very good. That is why I make them. Granted, mine aren't that good. But maybe one of these days. Well, I gotta start also writing for my Patreon. I started a Patreon because I was like, hey, you know what would be sick if I could like get supported doing this streaming and making games thing, and then actually be able to like call myself an indie game developer. I'm like, okay, I gotta like start writing stuff for that. Gotta try and make it look presentable and all that. Gotta make an itch game that you can highlight on indie highlights on your YouTube channel. Yep. Maybe it'll be this one. Although Orcish Inn is probably better for that one, even though that game hasn't gotten an update in so long. But that game was fun. I liked that one. Current gravity equals current gravity minus so I need to figure this out. If you start at 1.0, no, you're starting at 30, it looked like. So we'll just pick two numbers. Okay, so you start at 40 and you're going to end at 12. So after 1 minute out of 10 days, you need to find that. So you would do like times current gravity. Here, let's write this differently. We're going to subtract an amount that is equal to. Do you want to do the original gravity? Oh, no. We want to do equals original gravity. You're going to upload these dating sims on Itch if you want to check them out. Yeah. Upload everything to Itch. So you do 40 minus 12 would be 28 difference. So current gravity equals. So it would actually be original gravity minus original gravity times the difference of original gravity and expected final gravity times yeast minutes elapsed divided by yeast minutes required. Maybe? So that would be hypothetically 40 minus 12 would be 28. So 40 minus 28 times, we'll say it takes 10 minutes. That would be 1 over 10. So times, so 40 minus 2.8, then 40 minus 40 times, no, 40 minus 28 times that. So 40 minus 2.8, yeah, and then 40 minus 28 times 2/10 would be 5.6. Yeah, I think that would work. Let's do if yeast minutes elapsed is less than yeast minutes required. Do that. So hypothetically, I think this should work. I should make a key shortcut that'll just fill something with a beer, so I don't need to make it. Wheat malt, Galena, and Belgian ale. Oh, that could be good. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Pour in the grains. We gotta have delicious grains. Oh no. We're fine. We're fine, probably. There we go. Look at that. We're fine. Galena. Okay, we're getting our mash going. Getting our mash on. Getting the mash on. Do, 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 do. $60-minute mash. Let's go. Gotta make delicious beer. Let's go. Okay, and then ramp you all the way up. Throw in some of that, because why not? We'll let that get up. I see, like that's a lot. Maybe black malt's just not that big. Add in some more hops. Oh yeah, 69 IBUs. No biggie. 84. That's probably fine enough. 4.6 beer. I'll take it. Oh, what a pretty color. I like this beer. It's perfect. Can maybe increase that siphon speed just a tad, though. Because that is quite long. How'd I do? Oh, that was a very bad. Oh, there's so much left. We could have gone so much further, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll leave that. And then this. What's up, Crystal? What movie were you watching? Do I have check gravity? 0, 4620. Okay, add Belgian ale. And so then that puts the expected final gravity at negative 3557. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Why? Let's check our gravity. 4620. That doesn't seem to have changed anything either. I think I forgot to call this update. Expected final gravity. Bucket.current gravity times 1 minus yeast attenuation, which should be like 0.7. Artemis fowl, it was eh. I figured that was gonna happen. Shame. Set it to 0. Bucket dot current gravity times 1 minus yeast dot attenuation. I'm like, current gravity should have been 46.20. Took a shower. No worries. No worries. Would you say the luxury party stuff looks like it would go with the vintage glamour stuff, or do you think it's different? Oh, I have no idea. It's probably a little bit different. Probably a little more. Actually, I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't know. I was like a little more fur. Nah, vintage had fur. Maybe a little less sparkle. Don't think we're as high on sparkles as they maybe were in vintage glamour. Expected final gravity equals. So bucket.current gravity should have been 46.20 times. And then it should have been 1 minus. What's our yeast? Oh, it doesn't tell me. So last I saw you did the bucket stuff. How we doing this stream? We're working on more bucket stuff. Now we're doing bucket yeast stuff, so that you can actually ferment beer, because you don't really have beer until it's fermented. I don't know why our expected final gravity is so low. We're like not changing it anywhere. 1 minus like... We'll just do that, I guess. Just give you the yeast water. Yum. Hey, Noel, what you got? Danish lager, amber malt, nugget. Okay, now we're talking. This sounds like a beer I could get behind almost. Let's get this going. And then, quite frankly, let's just like... make something disgust. Nah, I should at least give it like a 30-minute mash, because otherwise we're just not getting very much. That'll be fine. Let's get our hops ready. Nugget. Just gotta add them like that. That's how you add hops. People don't know this, but you just furiously spin them and then just hope for the best. Why did it jump up from like 2 to... Oh, because I passed the threshold of just using aroma hops, I believe. I think that's why. Yeah, see, like, here's the issue. Like, look at how low this heckin' thing is. 20? 20? This is barely beer at this point. I mean, I believe there have been experiments done. There's a group called Brewlosophy. If you're into beer making at all because of this stream, you can learn a lot from Brewlosophy. Or is on half the counter? It's on half the counter. It's fine. It's not dangerous in the slightest. Don't be ridiculous. Why would it's fine. But yeah, like they did an experiment, and I think they did like, if you did a 30-minute mash, you got like 70 or 80% of what you would get on a full 60-minute mash. And so because of that, they developed like their short and shoddy method of making beer, which takes like half the time of a brew day. Okay, that is a really long boil. I wouldn't be surprised if we only had like 4 gallons or so. But it's real interesting. This is also how you siphon, by the way. You just slap your siphon on the pot, and it doesn't even need to continue touching it. It just goes. Somehow, it just knows what to do. 25 though. This is going to be, we had a bit more than 4. Okay. 4.9. Actually, that's real close to a 5 gallon. Top that up to 5 gallons, you're probably looking at 24 even, maybe. So, a good 2% alcohol beer. I think that's everyone's favorite beer. So, what's our yeast? Why did it do that? Why'd you just print that out? And not bucket? Sucking it so hard it doesn't even have touch pot. Yeah, I mean, siphoning is a real tricky business, really. You need to know how to tame your siphon. Otherwise, it will just suck all the oxygen out of your house. It's a really dangerous piece of equipment to have, to be frank. How am I calling add yeast to bucket? Add yeast, just like that. Script on item selection. Passing it parameters. It should be fine. Okay, maybe I'll just do yeast attenuation. So on my ferment bucket, I'm just going to add a key press. Should we do? Should be our beer button. B for beer, I guess. If we'll do that, set your liquid volume equal to 5.0. Set your original gravity equal to 1.048. Set your current gravity equal to 1.048. That should be fine. That should be all we need. Cancel real quick. And then just let me make sure we'll do show debug message setting up beer. I just want to know what in the hay our yeast looks like. Excuse me. Please go. Please go. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not doing that. It'll do like 48.29. And that's fine. But that's what it's doing, so I should do that for sure. Noel, come here. Noel, I need you. Whitbread, Golden Promise, and Fuggle. Cool, cool. B for beer. Okay, got 5 beers. Should be able to go here, and I think I should just add yeast like that. Ah. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Do I use attenuation anywhere else? We add the yeast there. We create the yeast with that. Oh yeah, we use it for estimate final gravity. That's fine. Okay, so we'll go to add yeast real quick. I'm just gonna add something here, and we're gonna do function convert to percentage, and we'll take in an attenuation, and we'll just return 100 minus attenuation divided by 100. I think that'll be fine. See, I thought we were still making yeast. Have fun cleaning your room. I'd love some input about which pack I should use for the first one. I mean, pet seems like the easiest choice. I mean, like, what do you mean? Are they just gonna, like, what do you mean you're gonna make, like, different games with, Carabeige? It's not even a real thing. It's not... Give me my beer. Okay, and we'll go here. Add yeast. Boop. There we go. Expected final gravity, 13.52. That is a heck of a lot better. Can check our gravity for you. Oh, right, but I'm still never calling the user event, so we want on our game. Have a good night, Jane. I don't remember if I actually said that, but have a good night. So we'll do that, and then with ferment bucket do event user 0 as well. I think that will be fine. Hopefully it'll update it, And then maybe we'll call that good for tonight. Crystal, Whitbread, and Galena. Hit the beer button. The beer button's going to be so nice for doing this testing. Okay, so it's expected to go down to 14.93. We can check our gravity, and it has actually lowered. It is going to lower very, very slowly because, yeah, you're going to be beer. Your crystal malt, of course. It's going to be very slow because, wait, isn't it supposed to have, oh, crystal 10 pounds. Okay, so you're going to be a very light beer. Individually themed based on the contents of the packs. But like, is it going to be like a whole game or like one person in the dating sim or whatnot? Like, what do you mean? Like, you're gonna do something different for each one? Okay, cool. That's lowering. So I could add like you're pretty pale, so that makes sense. Nice. Could add like a curve for how quickly the yeasties eat, because I think the yeasties eat a lot more in the first, like, well, maybe not day one. Day one they're ramping up, but usually like days 3 to 5 there's like a lot of stuff going on, and some yeasts are even done around day 3 or can be. They'll at least start slowing down. So I mean, you know, your curve would like start here and it'd be like nope, reflectors would be like, here's day 1, and then it'd go up, and then it would taper. Oh, I don't have enough room to actually do that, but you know what I'm saying. I can have my mouse, so it would like ramp up and then slow down to a tail, and then there's like day 10 over there when it's back down to 0, and that's when it is safest. But for right now, is going. Our beer is going. And I like that. So I think in the next time we might actually get to create, get this, a beer, which will have like an alcohol percentage, and then we can figure out how to get like the flavor profiles based on the ingredients you used. That will be exciting. But I'm going to end this stream for now. Maybe give Emiko a little bit longer because I did ask a question. You have 4 bug bites on your thigh all close together. Awful. Tell the bug that boundaries are in order. Can you clarify? I have no idea what you're asking. I have no idea what you're saying either, so I think we're both just confused because the other one is confused. But I mean, like you said, like, I'm going to create a different game for each expansion pack or stuff pack and whatnot. Or something like that. But I'm like, is that actually, like, you going to create a different visual novel for each one, or just a different character within this dating sim for each stuff pack? Like, is there going to be a character who is a pets one and a character who is a vintage glamour one, or is there going to be games? Confusion parties are the best parties. They're the only parties I know how to do. A bunch of different dating sims. Holy cow, that sounds like a lot of work, but very good. All right, so I am going to end this stream here. We're working on our beer. Will you add a really annoying and needy My First Pets stuff one? No, the My First Pets one, all the characters you can date just ask for money. They don't have any personalities. They just ask for money. And you can't play that one until you've played and beaten all the other ones. Or at least the pets one. Also, the My First Pets dating sim is the only one that you charge for. I'm glad I could keep you up past midnight, I guess. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you next time. Definitely not tomorrow because it's supposedly a Twitch blackout, but hopefully maybe Thursday or so we can start talking beer and not just wort. Bye.